Now in this session I am going to derive the hydrostatic force of inclined plane. Okay, inclined plane. In the last case 1, when the plane of lamina making 90 degree to the free surface. In this case, this is free surface, see here, and plane of lamina is making angle theta. Plane of lamina is making angle theta to the free surface. Okay, so this is the angle theta, and this is the elemental area. Here I am not going to derive, I am going to give you the final equations. Okay, now at this point this is delta A, okay, and this is the length. Actually this is the G, center of gravity, and this is the center of pressure. Okay, and this distance, see this distance and this distance. Okay, we have to find out, this is your y bar, and this distance is h bar. This is free surface. Okay, so here also question will be like that. When a body submerged into liquid and making at angle theta, making an angle theta to the free surface, then find P and find h bar. That is, here also we have to find out pressure value and center of pressure location. Okay, see nothing changed here in the pressure, so hydrostatic force will be P is equal to A y bar gamma. It is same in the both cases. Okay, there is no change at all. Pressure will be same. Hydrostatic force, actually that force will be same whether it is inclined at angle theta or plane of the lamina is making 90 degree to the free surface. In the both cases this hydrostatic force will be the same. Okay, now here we have to find center of pressure. Okay, center of pressure. Now what is center of pressure? See here, when a body is submerged into liquid, into fluid, a point on the surface where resultant hydrostatic force acts. Center of pressure. Okay, when a body is submerged into fluid, a point on the surface where resultant hydrostatic force acts is called center of pressure. Okay, so that we have to derive it here. I am not going to derive the formula. See, same relation is there. Here h dash will be equal to y dash plus IgG sin square theta by A y bar. See, remaining everything is same, only what is the difference here and there? This is for inclined body. Okay, that is why sin theta, and h dash will be equal to y bar plus IgG by A y bar. Okay, so that is here for, this is here for what? We can call it as for 90 degree to the free surface. Okay, So both cases, see here, hydrostatic force equation will be the same, but location of center of pressure will be different. So better to remember this equation, that is y h dash is equal to y dash plus igg sin square theta by ay bar. Suppose this is for inclined case and plane is 90 degree, so sin 90 is equal to 1. So 90 degree sin 90 is equal to 1. In that case it becomes, see here, this one inclined at theta. If the angle is 90 degree, then automatically you will get this one equation. So h dash is equal to y dash plus igg by ay bar. This is 90 degree to the free surface. So better to remember this equation. And how we have derived here also, see, after taking the moment, this is for delta p and this is for p. So if you take, suppose this will be the angle, so we have to find out right angle triangle, this distance actually. Suppose this is O, okay, and this will be O, we can call it as A and B. So taking the length, see, this is perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance, if we take the angle, so like this. Okay, so this is 90 degree, this is angle theta, this is O, this is B, okay, and this length is already h dash. So h dash will be nothing but, see here, so making sin theta. So sin theta is nothing but, sin theta is P, so h dash P by B. Okay, so that length we can take it as this one length OB, okay, so that way OB, okay, and that OB will be equal to h dash by sin theta. By this equation, by the help of this type of right angle triangle properties, we can find this relation, and this relation is very useful. Okay, so remember, I always recommend or advise you to remember this equation. If it is subtended at angle theta, so it will be h dash is equal to y dash plus igg sin square theta by ay bar. And if sin theta is equal to, remember, sin theta is 90 degree, then automatically it will become 1 and this becomes here. Now question is, why I am drawing this center of pressure below the center of gravity? See now, if the angle 90 degree, then you will get this equation. If sin theta is equal to 0, then what will becomes? That is, subtending angle is 0, that means it coincides with the free surface. Coincides with free surface. Okay, it coincides with the free surface. When it coincides with the free surface, then what will happen? This body will go here. In that case, this sin 0, 0, so this second term becomes 0. So in that case, you will get h dash is equal to y dash. Okay, so now see here, at least center of pressure will lie at center of gravity or below the surface, because if it is having 90 degree or any angle 0 to 90 degree, then what will happen? This h dash is greater than y dash. That is why center of pressure lies always at center of gravity or below the center of gravity. Okay, it cannot lie above the center of gravity, because I have shown you here in the derivation, when the theta is equal to 0, when this surface is going to coincide with the free surface, then what will happen? Remember, this second terms become 0. Sin 0, 0, so igg will be 0. So h dash is equal to y dash. That is the one case. If it is angle subtending at angle some value, that is sin 30 degree, that is half value, then it will have some positive value. So h dash will be always greater than y dash. H dash will be greater than y dash if the angle theta is less than 90 degree. Okay. So from this statement or clarification we can say center of pressure always lies at the center of gravity or below the center of gravity, but it cannot lies above the center of gravity. Okay. Rest of the thing I will discuss in next class. Thank you.